Peace and blessings. Wasn't creating simple. My name is Yasmin, aka Sunfire. How y'all doing? Hope you all are doing well. Those of you new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you who are returning, welcome back. If you don't mind, hit that like button. And if you like to join the family, hit that subscribe button. Excuse me. Somebody could be drinking themselves to oblivion. Okay. I just hiccuped out of nowhere. Also, I keep hearing this song by Mary J. Blige. Uh, but the problem is, in that reading, in that song, it's talking about love. There must be a reading too that correlates with this because I didn't say that by chance. There is a song, and that song is talking about love, but I don't feel like there's real love here. Okay, confirmation. It's not real love, but somebody like love to do fuck shit with somebody. Okay, maybe they didn't love the person, but they love doing fuck shit. Okay, because I can't believe after all this time I'm in love with a man who could never be mine. And I did all kind of sorts of things that nobody really thought it was me. And now it's finally goodbye. I played with magic and cursed the stars. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And even became your wife. Damn. They twisted the song up. Okay? Oh, wow. So, whoever this is in a coven. Okay? They belong to a coven. They hooked up with somebody and for the wrong reasons. Ooh, they're very tired. They're exhausted. They're just like going through it right now. They could be at work stressing, not even getting their work done. You know what I'm saying? Because they did something and it's playing over and over in their mind. This is, I feel like with this Eight of Swords, this person is truly stuck in whatever they got themselves caught up in, and they know it. You know, normally the Eight of Swords saying that it's a person that's not really trapped in what they're in, but they don't really like trap themselves in whatever this is. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna read from the book about these cards. Okay, but yeah. So with the Eight of Swords, it says stop overthinking it and just do it. Let me get some more light on here. Somebody stressing. I can't believe after all this time I'm in love with a man who could never be mine. I can't believe that I got the man that I don't love, but I always thought he couldn't be mine because of who she was so divine. Oh shit. Christmas, you was with me. New Year's Eve, you were not around. Fireworks came and went. Makes me wonder where your time is spent. But I thought you was over there with her because she's so divine. But really, you was out there catching your pearls to swine. Your family has never really truly met me because I've always wore a fake ass mask. No happy holidays, okay? I wish I had known that you was gay from the start. Oh my gosh. Ooh. But what goes around comes around. And next, it ain't no next time. If you had a chance to not be on the other side, you all had a choice and you made the wrong decision. Okay, you could have went. God gave you a chance to switch sides. Come on his side. Let him help you out of the situation. But oh no, you said no. All right. So with the Eight of Swords, stop overthinking it and just do it. I'm never going to get this paperwork done. The witch murmurs to herself, hoping no one hears her over all the hustle and bustle of the cafe, so she could be at work stressing. Thanks a million. Huh? Yeah, thanks to the millions of dollars that you stole. Oh, writer's block. That money has been blocked. Sometimes we leave the things we dread doing until the very last moment, and while working under pressure, work out works out for some. It yeah, we put a lot of pressure in on her divine ass, and none of it worked. But the others we did it to, it worked. Why ain't it working on her? And while working under pressure works for some, it doesn't so much for others. What time sensitive predicament have you gotten yourself into? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, sorry. Fuck that. Okay? Because this is a karmic and a coven that done something with some documents to get $1 million. Oh, what tangle weave have we deceived when once we started to... Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What have I gotten myself into? This card suggests that you should accept the fate you've created for yourself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. This is funny to me. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. Because I was going to channel the cards. He told me to read from the books and channel from the book. And this shit is funny. Okay, here we go. All right. And stop stressing out so much once your mind has a chance to clear a little. Personal blockages and get it done. Clear little personal blockages. The personal blockage that you have is that you have a major decision. God gave you a major choice, a second chance. Okay? It was like, okay, I'll give you this if you give me this. And you told God, no, you weren't going to do it. Because I can't believe after all, you want to be a ride or die. After all this time, I put all this energy in this man, and he still ain't mine. What? Ooh. Lord have mercy. So, get it done. Don't think I can't do this instead. Don't think I can't do this instead. You know what? I'll just do the best I can. So now you just got to do the best you can, because the Most High offered you a simpler way out of this situation. I feel like you're stuck at a catch-22. You're damn if you do and you're damn if you don't. Okay? You was warned to stop doing something. You did it any damn way pertaining to some money. Okay? Ooh. And now you're realizing you fucked over the money. Actually, you pissed on it, did all that shit. And you could have owed some people. Okay, you're supposed to fill some cups with that money, and you didn't. And now you in a bind, and that Negro done turned his back on you. Okay, him turned his back on you. Now the Most High turned his back. Damn, you chose a mortal over God, a mortal who threw you under the bus. Lord have mercy. So, peace and blessings. How y'all doing? Yeah, thank you. I want to see your face. Go look at some of my old readings. You'll see my face. Bro, right. What's up? We ain't got no dicks over here, though. So, sis would be more appropriate. Anyway, so with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, sweetheart, It says your manifestations may have come true, but not in the way you expected it. They could there could be a risk or sacrifice involved. You took a risk to manifest something. It came true. You got it. You did it. But what you didn't count on was how much greedier that masculine was. Oh, oh, how much more money hungry he was. Oh, and it requires a sacrifice now. He sacrificed you, involved, or you could have realized that it's not actually what you want after all. This didn't work out, so something else can. So, you thought this is what you wanted. You realize more money bring more problems, okay? But the divine one got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Okay? So, it's like you bit off more than you could chew, okay? I get it. You bit off more than you chew. Your eyes got big. That greed monster was eating your ass up, and you just took a big old bite, and not realizing it was gonna come back to bite you in your ass with the nine of swords. All right. So with the nine of swords, if you pulled this card, you aren't just in trouble by something. You are completely consumed by it, and it's negatively impacting the quality of your life. I've been feeling this whole time before I started this reading like somebody's about to have a fucking heart attack. Okay? It's like their heart is on the verge of just exploding because they did too much. And now it's stressing them out. And they like, oh my God, they're filled with dread. Like, what did I do? Why did I open that door? Okay? And then you could be finding out you want to be a ride or die to a pret. What they say? A pedophile? A predo? Oh. Not only is but he's a pedophile. Whoa. But because you wanted to an excuse not to do it, you let yourself down. Yeah, you let yourself down. Ain't no sense of blaming nobody else. Don't blame the divine one. Don't blame that Negro. You wanted to be seen as that ride or die, that bitch. Okay. Now you that bitch who got an itch. Oop, that part. You let yourself down and perhaps even others in the process. You didn't care who you was hurting in the process. Like everybody that partook in this situation, your coven, even friends and family members, I'm even hearing kids, children. You didn't care who you took down because you was the big bad wolf. You was the big bad wolf trying to blow out divine feminine's head. And look at you. Just look at you. Potente. You're capable of so much more. God's like, boo, had you just chose my side and started to heal and learn from your mistakes and come away from that way of life, you would have been capable of doing so much more. You're not chosen, but God has a purpose for you. You could have done so much more with your life, but you just pissed it all away. Keep that in mind for next time, if there is one, okay? So, you're sitting over here, you stressing, you fucked up. You know you did. Now, with the page of cups, no, knight of cups, in reverse. Go the other way, okay. You just can't believe it. Like, damn, I should have just listened. But ego and pride, envy, jealousy, and hate and greed can get you in some pickles, honey. So, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, while this person is undoubtedly charming, they might not be using those charms for the good of all involved. You realize, you thought, see, whoever this masculine is, he's a charming piece of work. He got that mouthpiece. He can talk you out your drawers if you want to. It don't matter what the fuck he look like, what he do. He got that gift, the gab to talk you right up out of whatever he wants out of you. And you fell for it like a dummy. But you was warned. You got plenty of warnings. You got the truth. Instead, you ignored it. You ignored the truth. You kept running behind this masculine, kept trying to please this masculine, and not once did you realize that there was a case being built on this masculine. So, pow, that part. He was already being investigated, boo-boo. When you hopped your ass off in the Kool-Aid and didn't know the flavor. Or their charm may have faded away to reveal a moody person with a big ego. He got a huge ego. A very toxic ego. He probably done beat your ass a couple of times. Oh, he beating your ass now, ain't he? Whooping that ass. You gotta get up, go to work, take care of him. And while he lay on his ass and you tired, dog tired. You dog tired. And you was just envious of divine feminine. But why though? Why was you envious of divine feminine? Why didn't you just learn from divine feminine? You just don't know that they got a log so long of all your wrongdoings, of all the things you've been trying to flee, but the feds got a log on you and this masculine. Okay? They could be signing warrants for your arrest as we speak. So, you did what you did. You did what you did. Don't run now. Don't run. Okay? Maybe you'll listen this time. This is not the kind of person you want to be or be with. Exactly. You was warned that he was not that person that you thought he was. He talked a good game. Talked a good game. Lied so sweet. Man, tricked you out of everything. Out of your sanity, out of your dignity, out of your respect, out of your love. Tricked you out of everything. I hear you went so fucking low for this dude. To the point where you just look like the complete of that woman in what is that, Coming to America? The royal cleanest is clean, your highness. Aroof, 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 aroof. Bark like a dog. Aroof, aroof, aroof. That's your ass. He tell you to jump high. That's your ass. No, you didn't want to listen. You didn't want to listen. You was warned. He gonna fuck you over. But you didn't listen. So, here is your alternative. Here's your alternative. Even now, God is still offering you a way out. Because either way you're fucked over. You fucked over yourself. So, you're still fucked. But I feel like he's gonna give you the path of least resistance. Okay, because if you resist what he's offering you now, I feel like that fate, that bus you got thrown under, is soon underway. Okay, so you're drowning right now. You are going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. God said all you gotta do is ask me for help. Ask me for help. But it's going to require an ending, okay? You ask me for help. I'm happy. One more time. You don't take my advice, You don't do as you're told, your ass is your ass is grass. Okay? You got hooked up with a snake. So he's saying, stop. You're pretending that it's not ending. But it's time to let go and make a fresh start. And the only fresh start you got right now is not acting an ass, being a joker, thinking it's all a game, like God playing with you. Okay? But you can rebuild some parts of your life maybe later on down the line. But right now, you got to answer for your crimes. Okay? Now, you can either not act an ass and not listen to God and become a sex worker, okay? Or you can choose between being a sex worker or going to jail for your crimes and getting out and be able to restart your life and renew. This your options, okay? This is your option. Yeah. You can, be an informant, tell the truth to the police. That could be undercover. Okay? Well, okay, so this is your options. Damn. You need to end this relationship. Then, but thank God playing with you, with Joker. It's all a game to them, insecure, having fun. Yeah, you can end the relationship with the Joker because it was all a game. They never gave a fuck about you. Okay, and then two, you can act the ass and thank God playing with you. Or your options is to turn yourself in, face your consequences, speak your truth, do your little time, you get out, you rebuild your life. This is your options to choose. Choose the nigga or choose God, okay? Or you cannot listen, keep choosing that dude, and wind up a sex worker, okay? So, you have to make up your mind. With Tangled Web, you got to turn this information into the authorities. The same fucking offer you was given before. Huh? Damn. God is offering you the same offer he gave you before. Also, your crimes that you committed against the divine feminine with a pistol. Okay? So, you can go to the authorities and admit to your crimes to the police. Okay? These are your options. Tell them the truth about the gun charge. Tell them the truth about the money. All right? That's your option. And you'll be able to get out and have some time in your life to get out and do what you got to do and get yourself together. Or you could be sold to this cartel boss who who ain't gonna let you free. You're gonna be trapped there, and you might, it's not good because this cartel boss or his clientele may not be so gentle on you. Okay, tell me about what I'm picking up with this undecided. Tell me about what I'm picking up on this undecided. Yeah, you trying to figure out how to get out of it with escape. You can't escape this. Okay? Did I even read that one? No, I didn't. Yeah, I need to read that one. Did I read that? I don't know if I did. Anyway, love is an emotional escape for you. But be sure you are getting involved for the right reasons. You're trying to escape either way. Okay? Either way, you're trying to escape. But this masculine has already planned his escape. Oh, okay? He's already planned his escape. And that's throwing your ass under the bus. He's already planned his escape. Let me read it again. Did I read it? I can't recall. I did read it. Or did I? I don't know. I can't remember if I read this card or not. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to read it again. It says, while this person is undoubtedly charming, they might not be using those charms for the good of all involved. Yeah, he's already plotted his escape out of this. He's already he's already set things in motion. Okay? So your only way out of this is to get in touch with the authorities and tell them the truth. Damn. Yep. You thought you was gonna make your escape first. Yeah, it's because you're trying like, do I listen to God or do I listen to this masculine? He still got your head. He all up in your head. Got you overthinking. You know what's the right thing to do. You know what's the right thing to do. But, you think you be disloyal by doing so. He already done cut your throat, boo. Okay? He already done cut your throat. He already made his escape. He probably throwing you under the bus for the money. He probably already made a deal with the cops. Oh my gosh. He already done made a deal with the cops. He already done made a deal with the cops. Ain't that something? He already done copped a plea. If he turn you in. Oh. Huh. Wow. He already 10 steps ahead of you. You two at 2 blade, 2 knives short. Damn. he done duped you, sweetheart. You're damned if you, I said you're in a bit of a pickle. You're damned if you do and you're damned you don't. Y'all done destiny swappers. And he done got ahead of you. Done turned himself in. He making plans to turn himself in. Witness protection type shit. Nah. You gonna let him get you like that? You gonna let him put it all on you? Either way, if you do escape the police, you ain't gonna escape the cartel. Damn. Y'all owe money. So you got a choice, sweetheart. While you sitting at work, you even stay away from him as much as possible. But you don't even realize he already done sold you out. While you busy trying to pay all the bills and get this money up, he already done sold you out twice. He done 2 times you already. Damn. Ooh wee. Ain't got a third party. Done found him a new supply. Choosing between lovers competing for affection. He done found his new supply doing you just like he did the divine one. Oh. Wow. No, you ain't want to listen to God. The divine one could have even warned you about him. You ain't want to listen to her neither. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. He even had a child on you. Damn. He even had a love child on you. Did you know that? Wow. Did you know he had a love child on you? I don't think you did. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Yeah, this well, I guess that truth right there. That's gonna soar towards you. You're gonna find that out if you don't know. That's gonna become your reality. Yep. You finna gain clarity about the baby that he done had while being with you. Damn. Yeah. Okay, he's already achieved his personal goals. He secured everything he needs to secure on his end. But what are you doing for yourself, sweetheart? Huh? How are you protecting yourself? You just gonna let him fuck you over? Oh, he wouldn't do that to me. But you watched him do it to the divine one. What makes you think he won't do it to you? He did it to the divine one with you. It's like a ladder. But actually, a ladder that goes down, he's trading down each time. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Y'all both are under judgment. Both of y'all are under judgment. He could even burn some evidence, but you need to let this go. It's time you let this go. Let go of emotional upheavals and embrace your renewal of the present. Yeah. Your last ditch is to get some immunity on your side. Well, not immunity, but at least, um, your truth can set you free more than what he already condemned you under. Okay? He's already condemned you. Your truth is the only thing you got left. Damn. That's the only thing you got left is your truth. It's going to incriminate you. Your truth will incriminate you. That's why you might as well go and face the judgment, face the music. That's the only way out of this. Unless you just want to be sex trafficked. Okay, I mean, I'd rather go to jail than be sex trafficked. At least I still got control over my body. Well, then, but if you can't fight, a bitch might get you in jail. But you know what I'm saying? They better get ready to fight. If that was me, I would take my chances with jail before I go somewhere and get sex trafficking. Because those people never return. They get used up, murdered, and unalived, and next. You know? So, it's up to you, sweetheart. The Most High is giving you a third chance on here. Okay? Are you going to choose to love yourself? Yeah. And then you may be able to get free of this person. I mean, or start your life over. It says success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you believe. It just take you believing that your truth will set you free. Because he gonna get out of it scot-free. Because everything, what I'm telling you, this masculine, right, look what it says. It says, lovers, there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Okay? It's time for you to love yourself and be true to yourself and tell the truth. Because whatever he done told on you, if he lied on the divine one, what makes you think he ain't lie on you? And he probably done sold it up so good. Sold it up so good, man. She was doing magic on me. I was under her spell. I ain't had no choice but to follow everything she told me to do. My health declined. I'm that. You know, he making up all kind of shit, saying throwing your ass under the bus. Damn. Hey, man, I hope you ain't that damn gullible and stupid, man, for real. I really do. You know, I'm giving you some timing of how long you got before the feds come knocking at your door or pick you up at your job or the cartel come scoop you up, you know. You ain't got long, sweetheart. That I do know. All right, so estimated timing of when all this shit finna play out for this party. I mean, I was, man, fuck that. The jail can't be that good, man. It can't be that good. I mean, really. What is really? Do you not love yourself that much that you will let a man throw you under the bus 2 times and put all the blame on you? You just gonna have to blame it on me. Say it's my fault. Now, this ain't one of the moments you do that, baby girl. Say that I left you outside in the cold with a broken heart. You really need to care. Okay? Because you going to be crying for sure. Shit. Okay? You going to be crying for sure when these lawyers get through reading down the verdict of all the charges that this masculine done throwed on you. Or should I say detectives? Now, I saw a card flip over. Okay? Timing. 10 days to 10 weeks. The 10th just passed. Today is the 10th. Okay? So you got 10 days to 10 weeks from today. Because he already done secured his escape out of this shit. Okay? Lord have mercy. Gary. Yep. He threw you under the bus 7 days ago. Damn. He threw you under the bus 7 days ago. Last week he threw you under a bus. Wow. So that's one. So on the 3rd of November, he was throwing your ass under the bus. Wow. Something suspicious about the 3rd of November. And I want to know, there was a plot on the 3rd of November. Most High, what is this plot that I'm picking up for the 3rd of November? What deck? Say that I left you outside in the cold with a broken heart. I really don't care, 'cause I ain't crying no more. See, Divine Feminine don't care. She ain't crying no more. She don't give a fuck what they say about her, because she knows she walking righteously. Her truth set her free. But, you know, maybe you need to learn from her. Her truth set her free, sweetheart. Instead of being envious and jealous of her, it's time to follow suit and learn from her. You wanted to copy her. You wanted her life, right? Well, now you need to copy her ways. I mean, for real. Yeah, you suck. You better start talking. You better get to talking. You need to go down to the police station and say, look here, I need to talk to the officer in charge of this case and that case. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you they're going to put you a detective that's been on this damn case. And guess what? He done already thrown you under the bus. They were like, well, we was going to come pick you up. We was already waiting on the judge to serve warrant. Well, I'm here now, so this is what I need to tell you. You need to tell him everything about the occult, all that, the coven, all that. Okay? Yeah, yo, them rituals, okay, all the black magic and spell work he paid for and done. Uh-huh. Release what holds you back and break through. Let go of mistakes. Yeah. It wasn't no mistake though. Y'all did this shit on purpose, but you know, don't go in. He. That's exactly. He going there acting like he didn't mean for it all to happen this way. It was your idea. It was your idea, girl. He done throw you on the bus. Ooh wee, can't be me. He done throwed you under the bus. And I mean, he done, fuck a bus. That nigga done throwed you up under one of them big ass dump trucks. What the fuck? With them big giant ass wheels. The mega trucks. He done throwed your ass under it. Yes. Open the portal. Break self-imposed limits and reclaim your power. Take back control. Yeah, you better take control of your life. Quit let him control every aspect of this situation. Because I'm telling you, sweetheart, while you think you got it under control, he already 10 steps ahead of you, baby. We got 10 out here. 10, 10. I'm finna read that angel number. Angel number 1010. Signifies new beginning, spiritual awakening, and the manifestation of desires. Encourages you to take bold action on new opportunities. In numerology, it amplifies the meaning of the number 1, new start, independence, and 0, completion, infinity. Biblically, some interpret it as a sign of God's divine plan. Hello? And perfection. God, come on now. I told you God giving you a third goddamn chance. And after 3 strikes, you're out, boo-boo. Okay? So, pay attention to this opportunity. Alright? So, it's up to you right here. I'm giving you this one. Connect 1010 with the perfect order of God's plan, reinforcing verses like John 10:10, which speaks of Jesus coming to give life to the full. Okay, so you full off that $1,000,000, but hey, there's another way out, not the way he intended for you to go. He got you sold up. You're sold up, sweetheart. He done throwed you under the bus to the cartel, and he done throwed you under the bus to the feds. So I'll go play nice with the feds before I go play nice with the cartel. I'm just gonna tell you that much. At least the feds can protect you from the cartel. I guess they can. I don't know how far this cartel reach is, but yeah, yeah, hey, hey, it is what it is, booty. It's time to talk. It's time to speak up. Shattered dreams, yeah. Gather the pieces of what was and build what will be. Courage to try again, yeah. That's what you're gonna have to do. Realize these dreams that y'all thought y'all had of destiny swapping, shattered. Thought you was gonna get the big house on the hill and all that shit. It's shattered, boo-boo. It wasn't for you, okay? That wasn't for you. That's why it didn't work out as planned. Because it did not belong to you. Yeah. Place. What I say? You gonna find out and fuck around, play around the cartel and meet your resting place. All things are temporary. Find comfort in the present. Contemplating the moment. You sitting right here and right now contemplating the moment. Your house is on fire. You can be up and we don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Burn. Okay, it's gonna burn all right. But not in your favor. And that's several energies of shit burning down in your energy. Okay? So, hey, you can be that ride or die if you want. I'm tell you what, I'd rather be looked as the simpleton, as the snitch, as the whatever the fuck, if it means I save myself by loving myself and speaking my truth. Ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna be sitting up here trying to protect some dude that damn sure ain't protecting me. He already done throwed you under the bus to the cartel and to the feds. So which one you going, boo boo? He done left you with no options. So God is giving you a way out. Okay, go to the feds. Go tell the feds what you know. You got receipts. You know? Go tell the feds the truth. The truth. Cause he think he finna get away with this shit. Is it fair when he was just as complicit as you? That you the only one suffer and pay for it? Confirmation. If you don't get your jackrabbit ass out of my comments, honey, who you think I'm up here talking for? God loves the fuck out of me. Keep playing. Keep playing. So, it's up to you, sweetheart. The Most High is giving you a way out. He's sending you towards the feds. Go tell them the truth. Okay? Because that's the other way, it's not good. Okay? It's not good what's he playing for you. You couldn't. There is something. You. Oh my gosh. You went so far as to pretend to be divine feminine. If she was married to him, you faked like you was her, like they was still married to get this money. Integrate your experience and find your authentic self. Sweet Rent. You pretended to be divine feminine. You need to tell him the truth, because that was his idea. Did you pretend to be divine feminine? Fake. I don't know if you know how to do work, mess around with Google documents and shit. How to make documents, illegal documents out of real documents. You didn't have those documents. You got them documents from him to even falsify them. Girl, man, she gonna do speed, because I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's like airhead for real. They talking about I'm an airhead. This motherfucker airhead. Oh, gosh. Invisible chains. She gonna break the bonds that hold you. The past situation, set yourself free. She gonna set herself free. Okay, I hope so, because I mean, like, really? It says, light the dark, nurture the warmth and lost passion into a new blaze, revive dormant desire. Yeah, she's finna, okay. That's good. Okay, restful response. Let yourself observe with no judgment and see clearly. Thoughtful in actions, yeah. So she's watching, she's listening, and she's observing. So I hope she's listening, man. He's saying you gonna listen this time. But honey, she should have listened the first time. None of this would have happened. You know? You would have beat him to the punch, but he got you doubled over. God damn. I mean, he got you in the worst way. Damn. And the whole time he thinking about his escape plan. And that did not include you. You was the scapegoat the whole time. You was his scapegoat the whole time. While you thought you was working with him to go against somebody, the whole time he was double crossing the both of y'all. He was working against you at the same time. Damn. I'm gonna pull a month for you with these 10 days to 10 weeks. It says have faith, divine timing is at play in reverse. You're running out of time. This is this month. Or you're wasting your time. Or I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. She realized she wasted her time. She's wasting her time. Oh, she realized she's wasting her time. It's happening now. Okay. Everything he done set up for you is already in order. It's already playing out. So you got to get to moving. Okay? You seriously got to get to moving. Because it's already, man. Oh, shit. I'm feeling like you may have had a whole month or had 10 weeks. Oh my gosh, you could have had 10 weeks. And now you only got 10 days left. That's what I'm feeling. Is that correct? She had 10 weeks. Now she only... Somebody done approached you. 10 weeks, that's over 2 months. 10 weeks is over 2 months. I want to check something real quick before I say anything else. What was I doing 10 weeks ago? Oh, let's see. 10 weeks ago, what was I doing? Girl, this dude done thought you on the bus. No. Ooh, no. 3 weeks ago, a month ago. Yeah. Yeah, I was doing those. God got a purpose for you. You ain't chosen, but God got a purpose. 10 weeks ago, I was doing the female readings. So from the time of that reading, I remember, who was that? It was Taurus. Was it Taurus? I think it was Taurus. Let me hit play. Let me see. 10 weeks ago. The timing started then. How y'all doing? Hope you all are doing well. Those of you new to the channel, welcome. Those of you returning, welcome back. Sending you all out peace, love, and light. If you like the content that I am creating, please hit that like button or that subscribe button. Um, and we're working on zodiacs, y'all. Okay. All right. How this is gonna work? Right now, I'm doing 7 female entities. Um, you're not chosen, but God has a purpose for you. Okay. These are people who have good hearts, but may have made mistakes or have some bad ways. But you're ready to change your ways and do something different with yourself. But some of y'all may struggle moving away from toxic friend circles, family circles, romantic circles. Check it out, resonate. Again, you are not chosen by the Most High God, but God has a purpose for you. That's why you're here. You've been asked to heal some things, so that you can be in the energy, in the vibration to align with your true purpose. Okay? And we're talking to my Taurus collective. Single female energies that's still learning karmic lessons. Alright? I feel like this group is going through like a dark night of the soul, okay? Y'all just came out of one lesson and you're going into another. These lessons are not easy. And some of y'all may be tempted to give up on yourselves, okay? Also, some of y'all are here because of the way you're thinking, okay? Your mindset needs to change. I say that because based off the peace and blessings, how you doing, Neo? You came up in my blocks last night. Bye-bye. Hi and bye. But anyway, I think that's going to become a thing between me and Neo. They do it all the time. But anyway, some of y'all could be overweight, okay? Have problems with your weight. How you doing, NVD? And it's your thought process, man, okay? Some of you may be struggling where your weight might go up and down. Or in your younger years, you used to be smaller and now you're gaining this weight and you ain't been able to put it off. Hi, Neo. But anyway, Neo, stop fucking with me, man. Got me over here giggling and shit. The fuck? Anyway, hold on, because you over there grinning like yeah, okay. Alright, so, this ain't for all of y'all, but some of y'all are struggling with weight issues, okay, and you got some negative self-talk going on, alright? No, I don't know who that is. I got a cousin named David. Why you ask that? Do I have a pet? No. My last pet was a cat. She died and actually she disappeared. I don't know what happened to her. Her name was Snowball. Crazy cat, but beautiful. I love cats. I like dogs, but I love cats. I'm a cat lover. That's something I never told y'all, huh? Yeah, She passed away. I think she got hit by a car because she just I let her out one day and she never came back. You know, she was cantankerous anyway. That cat used to get into all kind of shit. I remember one time she brought me a dead mouse. I'm like, you don't get that shit out of my house. But she used to attack my baby boy all the time because he was little. I don't know, that cat was crazy. She was very full of mischief. She got into all kind of shit. It may be so. I don't know. Maybe she decided to go on her own journey. Hey, but if she did come back, I had moved, so I don't know. I tried to find her, couldn't find her, but maybe our time together had ended, and so I learned to let go. I don't hold on, you know. Even though I cared about the cat, but I've learned to let go of things a long time ago. Not to hold on too tightly to stuff. But I love Persian cats. Those are my favorite, Persians. I think they're one of the most beautiful cat species. Somebody here has to change their mindset, okay? How you doing, LeBlanc? Hey, sweetie. How you doing? How you doing, Mark? Y'all doing all right? A big cat, tiger. No, Persians do get big, but her name was Victoria. I call her Vicky. All my cats are Vicky. I don't know why I was named. Snowball was the only cat I didn't name with a V because she was Snow White with blue eyes. But all my cats have always been gray. I've only had one gray and black cat. I didn't like that cat. Me and that cat did not get along. He used to attack my feet. I couldn't sleep because every time I moved my feet, he clawed at my feet. And I got rid of that cat, but he ate my pet turtle. Yeah, that cat right there. But my Persians, Persian cats get along well. Bridget, yes, I love Persian. What kind of cat? What breed was it? Hey. Nanio, why you eat them chickens for?
Alright, I'm gonna skip past this.
I hope they did you some sweet. They're so full of love, yeah. I had to go and they cooked. I was like, let me show you what I'm looking at because this did not fit in the thumbnail. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay. This photo would not fit in the but it says embrace healing. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Trust your process and know that every step brings you closer to peace. And some of y'all may have to make peace that this is just where your body is. You know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling like somebody is fat shaming themselves. Okay? Also, will elevate your energy. Your energy determines your reality. Lift your vibrations and watch your world shift. Like I said, some of y'all could be carrying some emotional baggage when it comes to love. And I feel like, hold on. Some of y'all could be holding on to some guilt, some doubt, some fears, or some things when it comes to love, okay? So I feel like y'all need to focus on that, all right? Healing that. So, because whatever is going on mentally, it's also going on the inside, and it's manifesting in your reality, okay? It's like
know who this is. One of you is fat shaming yourself. I'm fat. I'm ugly. Ain't nobody gonna want me. Ain't nobody gonna love me. Everybody wants somebody that's skinny, that's got these BBLs, that's got these big titties. You know, I'm bow-legged, or I'm pigeon-toed, or something's wrong with my hands, or my hair won't grow. I don't know who this is, but somebody is really like doubting themselves, and you need to stop doing that. Okay? Because this is only manifesting even more in your reality. Grandma, only 2 people. Grandma, I am not a grandmother, sweetheart, and you need to respect your elders. Just because I'm 55 don't make me no grandma. I'm very much in my prime. I might outdo you. Watch your tongue, Neo. I don't care how many people is in my chat, bro, or in my feed. Eat greens and fruits and move yourself. Start small, but still. Yeah, exactly. Every action counts. Sick and don't eat chicken, stay fat and happy. Oh gosh, you can do both. I know I am. But don't be coming up in my chat talking shit, or you gonna be the one in this reading, okay? I don't know if you know that about me, but I'm letting you know now. You know, keep the peace, so we don't have to get in the gutter, all right? My name is Yasmin. Use it, all right? Or Sunfire. Use it. Don't be calling me grandma. I'm not your grandma. And I don't have grandchildren. I hope to have some one day. But until then, that is not my title. Alright, face what you avoid. Yasmine. Yasmin. Face what you avoid. Avoidance is a chain of disguise. What you're not willing to face still controls you, okay? For some of y'all, you could have had a father figure or a brother that fat shamed you a lot. Or hell, an uncle or boy cousin. Or a boy you used to like. Somebody could have bullied you. And made you feel like that because you was bigger than most that you would not be accepted. Okay? And for some of y'all, this could be a lover. Bye-bye. Stay gone this time, because you might wind up on this table. Lord have mercy. My ancestors just said, shh, be quiet. Just told me to be quiet, okay? Some of y'all Tauruses are learning that your ancestors are trying to show you something. Or you're about to learn that. About somebody you may be in relationship with. Or family. Friends. Okay? Somebody been doing something underhanded behind your back, and they are avoiding facing you. Okay. Um. You just want to be loved. You just want peace. You want clarity about your situation, and you just want to embrace joy. But you even may be hiding something. Hold on. I miss my grandma so much. I do too. I miss both my grandmothers. I still hold dearly the bear toy she gave me when I was a baby. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know, it's good that you even got things like that. Anything that belonged to my ancestors that I used to have and still carry, I've lost all that. But I still hold it dear in my heart, you know, the memories of it. So if you're lucky enough to preserve something like that, hold on to it. There's somebody who is suffering from migraines, real bad headaches over the right side of your eyebrow. You could have got some type, if it ain't migraines, you could have got some type of blunt force trauma to your head. This could be happening now. Somebody hit you in the head. You may need to seek medical attention. There could be some type of altercation between a female tourist who may be overweight with a masculine. You've been trying to hide from this person. This person may find you and attack you. Okay? That's what I'm picking up here. Somebody knows where you're hiding. This could have been a very toxic situation you was in and you got broke free from it. Before you met this person, you could have been someone very slender, very agile, but you're carrying the guilt and fear and doubt of this connection that you was in, and you may have gained weight. But I feel like if you work hard on and staying focused on what you're eating and putting in your body, this weight this is more emotional weight than it is anything. Okay, the more you free yourself of what has hurt you or harmed you, the more you free yourself and start healing. That's like me. When I start letting go of baggage, my weight just started dropping off of me. You know? And I went from being in a 4X dress to being in a 1X dress. So, you know, just emotional baggage is what's weighing you down, okay? It's time for you to start letting go of this baggage. Because somebody's been dumping their load on you, alright? Somebody who's been physically abusive towards you, they've been dumping their emotions, their guilt, their fears onto you. And it's really got you weighed down. You feel like you're never going to get rid of all this weight and baggage that you carry from this connection that you walked away from, or is need to walk away from, or you are in hiding from? Take out resonate. You could have got really severely hurt by someone and you're hiding. And I mean physically, because my head is like over my right brow. I feel like I got hit in the head with a baseball bat. Okay, I don't know who you are, but I feel like I know you're scared with fear here. You may need to come out of hiding and go get seen. And there you may find somebody that will help you, okay? Rebuild imbalanced relations. There may be somebody there that can help you. I don't know, I don't think you went to no domestic shelter. Okay, you may not even involve the authorities in this situation. Whoever you are, I feel like you need to go to the hospital because don't go to sleep. That's what I'm getting. Okay, don't go to sleep. Because I feel like whatever you're feeling right now, you could slip into some type of concussion or coma or something. Don't go to sleep. Go get medical attention. You're scared to come out of your hiding spot because you're afraid this person is going to find you. Okay? I feel like your ancestors is telling you that they are protecting you. Go seek assistance. And there, when you go to seek assistance, you're going to meet somebody that's going to help you rebuild your life. Get you somewhere to safety where you can rebuild your life away from this energy, okay? If the scales are tipped, it's time to restore balance. Step forward and create harmony in your relationship. So whoever you meet at this hospital is going to give you the building blocks, all the information you need to get somewhere where you can feel safe to rebuild your life, okay? You're hiding, or you could still be in the house with this person. If you are, leave. This person may have to go to work. If they go to work, and for some of y'all, you could be dating an abusive cop. And that's why, oh shit. Somebody's dating an abusive cop who's scared to go to the authorities because he is the authorities. And you feel like the odds are weighted against you. Because this is what this person's been telling you. That they can have you locked up, have you arrested. Oh my gosh. Tell me about this. Face what you avoid. Earlier when I was saying you may be getting distracted, you may be feeling scattered brain. Your thoughts are not, it's like you're not thinking clearly due to this flow to your head.
All right, Taurus. You must be a Taurus, so you need to go watch that Taurus female singles. You might have to fast forward the first up to like 30 minutes because there was a lot of distraction and interference going on. And that could also be like reference to your mental state right now. You could be very distracted, in your thoughts, in your head, And if you did get a blow to the head, you may need to go to the doctor, okay? If that's not for you. But it gets deeper as you get on up in there. Just listen all the way through and you'll pick your energy out, okay? I'm being told that is the reading for you to go back and look at. And it's It's labeled as Taurus female singles, what you're being asked to work on so real love can find its way to you. Okay? So that's what I did 10 weeks ago. And that's when the Most High gave you put you on a new path, a trajectory. You made a choice, and now you went to, you was at a crossroads. Now you're at another crossroads, okay? Because we got choose wisely. It says every choice matters. Choose with intention, and your future will align with your soul's purpose. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to choose your path. All right. Release past wounds. Old wound holds your energy hostage. Let go of what no longer serves you, and make peace. Make space for healing. Okay. All right. Anything else for this reading, Spirit? No. Wrong dick. Hold on. He said that real quick. No. Oh gosh. My bad. Okay. Alright. What else is this individual needs to know? That they gonna try to throw the book at you. This master trying to get the whole situation turned on you so that he can walk. Alright, Spirit, what else does this individual need to know? Oh Lord, the veil of secrecy. Respect confidentiality where it is required. Be cautious about sharing sensitive information and maintain discretion. Trust must be honored and protected in all interactions. So, this is a crime scene, okay? So, you got evidence to a crime, Taurus, okay? You're at another crossroads. You got evidence to crime scenes where police were definitely involved, and in order to get the trust is in order to establish trust, you're gonna have to tell the truth. What else? Alright. The mysterious benefactor. An anonymous figure provides crucial resources for criminal expertise without revealing their identity. Yeah. Anonymous benefactor. Somebody funded this shit? These crimes? The calculated risk. A carefully planned criminal act involves high risk but promise significant rewards. You know, you got plenty of information. So these are the things these cops made. This person, like I told you, they done throwed you on the bus, man. They done told you gonna have to clear up the lies they told about all these things. Okay? The silent manipulator. A person's stability influences others into committing crimes. What I say, the silent manipulator. He gonna try to say he ain't had nothing to do with it. He wasn't involved. That you were the one. Mm. The clarity of justice. Seek fairness and impartiality in your decision. Ensure that all sides of an issue are considered before making a judgment. Strive for balance and just outcome in your dealing. So this is what's been asking you. You got to make, because he ain't, whatever he did, went and told them, is not fair to everybody involved, okay? You got the power to make it right, even though you're going to face consequences. You know? Yeah, the cunning deceiver. A master of disguise uses clever tactics to commit crimes undetected. Yep. That's who he is. Then it says stolen identity. What I say, y'all stole divine feminine's identity. Oh my gosh. An imposter uses a false identity to commit crimes and evade justice. So, yeah. Everything I said, they clarifying it. What's on the bottom of the deck? What you don't know. Truths revealed. Embrace the revelations that comes to light when faced with new information. Analyze it thoroughly and consider its implication. Accepting the truth, even if it's uncomfortable, will lead to clarity. And I'm going to leave it on that. So the truth is what's going to set you free. So I'm just trying to peek out. Damn. I guess I won't be leaving it on that. Because it says the broken oath. A betrayal of a solemn promise leads to a series of criminal acts driven by revenge. That's why all this took place. You was helping his master get revenge. And now he is getting revenge on you. Oh my gosh, man, sis. I ain't gonna call you sis, but my girl, you might want to definitely, all these things are valid. Okay, go to the investigators. The investigators' mind, okay? There is an investigator already planning to come towards you and bring you in for questioning. So you need to go ahead and have your receipts ready, okay? All your proof. I'm hoping you were smart enough that if you was going to be a criminal, not to trust the person in the criminal act with you, and made sure you kept proof, okay? Because you never know if you get caught, which y'all did. So, wow. All right, I'm going to leave it on that. I hope you take heed, Most High giving you a third chance. It's up to you. Peace.